Hi, followers. So today we're going to talk about something that I hardly ever do. We hardly ever talk about sad things, but this time I want us to talk about something that has been on my mind the last 2 weeks, and this is basically about grudges and death. What happens when you're gone? Hi. The interesting thing is, I recorded that intro. Then I was supposed to do this video yesterday. And then when I recorded that intro, I was at home and I thought I was going to be able to do it. But then I said, okay, I'll take 10 minutes and then I'll come back and do it. I took 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, and now here we are. So now I'm doing the video itself. Hope I can still remember. The thing is, I don't usually write these things down because I want them to come out authentically. Sometimes I do feel like I need to write stuff down, and I always try to do that when I feel like it's a subject that I want something specific. But this is actually quite emotional, and I wanted to just be the raw me now. Yesterday I was thinking a lot about it. Today maybe less because something else has come up. But anyway, so here we go. So the last 2 weeks I've been thinking a lot about what will happen if one day I'm not here, and it got me thinking about a few like friends, colleagues, that I have met, relatives that I have met over the years who've passed on, or who have had close family members pass on. By close family members, I mean their parent or their child or their spouse has passed on while we were working together. And I've seen so many different reactions. I've seen such diverse reactions, and sometimes the reactions are based on the culture, where they're from, or where we are based. And then there's also some of them that are based on based on the culture, and then based on the other stuff, like basically just how people feel about you. Recently, a family member of mine, second family, not direct family, passed on, and I saw how her colleagues really rallied around the family, whether it was in terms of money, or just showing up for the funeral, or just showing up in the evenings to just be there for their kids. It was just really, the presence of the family was really there. Then there was then it reminded me a few years ago. I was at a different company and somebody had died, but this person had already left the company he was working. It was the same building, but he was working in a different company in that building. And I remember the sadness everybody had. Now, I did not know this person personally. When the photo was shared, I was like, oh, the face looks familiar. Someone you've seen in the cafeteria who said hi, but you've never talked to this person. But the way everybody was talking about this person, it just made me feel like, why didn't I know this person? He was just really a nice person. And it was really sad. And a few years before that, sorry, this is going to be a very sad video. So if you're not in a mind space to be hearing about this, then just come back, watch another video. But yeah, a few years before that, I had a friend also, a childhood friend, who also passed, and he was a doctor, and all his, like, people from medical school and his colleagues, they all rallied around to really be there for him. It got me thinking, we go to work every single day. Do you know we forget that the community we create where we work, because we spend a lot of time in our jobs. Can you imagine every day you spend around 8 hours in the office or whatever, or working, even if you're working from home, you're spending around 8 hours. These are people you share good news with, we've signed a contract. Yay, we've lost a contract. Oh no, let's go have a drink. These are people that you see actually more than you see your family, because when you're at work, you're awake. When you're at home, sometimes you're asleep. Most of the time you're asleep. but yet we treat them like total strangers. And I know that there needs to be a limit to how much sharing you do when you're at work, and I know that. But there is just a way that when you're gone, and this is the example everybody always uses, oh, when you're gone, they will replace you. Yes, because life has to go on. There's this song, why does the sun go on shining? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when you said goodbye. Yes, it's true. The world ends for your family. Your family will keep remembering you. But let me tell you something. When you do something from the depth of your heart, why do you need the world to stop when you leave? Yes, your kids will never have another mother, but they will still live their lives. It's the same way. If something happened to me, my employer will never have another me. He will have another amazing executive assistant, might even be better than me, might even be worse than me. He might go through 5, 6 before he finds something that can closely come to what I am. But do I want to feel like I'm that irreplaceable? I don't think so. I feel like it's a bit selfish to want the world to stop when you're no longer there. What I feel like we need to be, what I endeavor to be, is the best person that I can be, that when I'm gone, people will remember that she was here. That person who had left, can you imagine? He had left one company and gone to another one, and he was being mourned in both two companies. Like, we had a joint service and everything to just pray together, and it was just different, This is the person who Muslims and Christians alike just joined hands, and everybody just wanted to say something good about this person because he was genuinely a good person. Just be a good person. When you work with people, be nice. Be nice. It does not cost much to be nice to people. It might take a little bit more effort. It might take, a little bit more time to just make an extra friend, but I don't know. Why not? Anyway, so while you're out there, think about it. Think about it like this. Whatever you do today, is it something that you're doing that when you're gone, people will be remembering you? Or is it something that when you're gone, nobody will even remember you ever existed? I mean, I would like to be remembered at least for a generation, and not just by my kids because they remember somebody brought them into this world. I would like at least to be remembered for something. Okay? So that's it.